So you go for a blue buff to red because they lane invaded our bot side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you go for Krugs. Krugs gets you level 3. Okay. And then you go back down to Raptors. Sure thing. Surfing comes to give you cancer.
Yeah, my mechanics aren't good. Like I think I could have killed her here, but
Oh yeah. Okay, so the big thing is you have 2 points Q. Why do you have 2 points Q here?
I was holding it, and if Talia comes, I would like get W. But I thought she's still bot side clearing her cams because she went for gank right after like my red. I thought she's super behind, and I just wanted to clear camps.
She went for a gank.
Bot lane, yeah.
Yeah, she ran red to. Okay. And you wanted to clear your Raptors camp too? Like your own bot side as well? Is that what you're thinking?
I thought we're just split mapping, so like I just want to take all her camps and then let her take my camps.
Okay, but the problem here is it's like not taking E on Kindred. Or like not taking E on Hecarim kind of thing. Where if you're in this position on the map and you have top and
Slows her
mid,
down.
it just like when you have a chance of fighting the enemy, you can't fight. You're
Mm,
forcing yourself to clear when you're playing a champion that can fight. Um, I'm not saying
mm,
you will really kill the Seraphim, but I'm pretty sure with Smokescreen here, you can get this guy's flash, at least.
okay.
The slow is very, very powerful here, and the damage from your Q is still pretty much the same from level 1 to 2. The slow is very powerful here. Um, but yeah, I would always want to have Smokescreen here. The way you can think about it is when even though you do want a full clear and you want to take all your camps, um,
Mm-hmm.
you're already losing a lot of time by this being your cycle, right? You want this, and you're gonna go back. Um, the point on Q is gonna save you like 5 seconds per like maybe like 3-4 seconds per camp, so you're gonna save like 8 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But the chance of like a
Mm-hmm.
top dive or a mid gank is just too high of a probability to where you not having W means you lose that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you're cross map. Like this guy should die if there's more trades. Um, the only time where I would agree that hey, yeah, you could put 2 points into Q is if you're just full clearing down naturally, type of thing. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be more
Yeah,
natural
yeah,
game. Let's look at the
yeah.
mechanics here. Okay, so right now you're already recharging a bullet, right? And then you use your E
Mm-hmm.
in like in between your charge. Right here, you're about
Wait,
to
is
get
that bad? Is that bad?
yeah, because right now this guy's melee range of you. You're about to auto him naturally, and you're gonna auto E. Pretty much, you're gonna auto E, auto, auto Q, and then you have 3 autos instead of just 2. Right? Because right here you E'd at max bullets. You could get 3 bullets
Uh,
here, because your E gives you a
right, right,
bullet.
right.
So you lose a bullet here.
Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. You're right.
And additionally, if you auto EQ, that's your combo. Right here you could auto EQ, and then you can get the Q animation cancel, because like your Q animation takes a stupid amount of time. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Talia regaining spot lane. You go Raptors to the Crab to Gromp to Wolves, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, we can get our Dirk at least. Sure. Our early game is fine. You're in a pretty decent spot. You lost your flash on mid play, which you should never lose flash there. Um,
Yeah.
you're going for solo kill, which is understandable, but you should always have flash in this position, but it's okay. So far everything is like fine. It's about how we can accelerate the game to the next spot, the next state. We're holding tab. We look at
Mhm.
conditions. Your MF is actually up, 17 CS. Your mid's doing
Yeah, yeah.
even. Your bot items are worse. What I want to be checking here is what's going on bot wave, what's going on mid wave to help me decide if I can do dragon, if I can invade, if I can clear. Right now I have no information. Zero info. You're checking info
Okay,
on
the thing is, at this point of the game, I
stats.
generally so like I think this is the point of the game where I'm always confused. Like after first full clear, like because I got into like a habit of like just like full clearing basically for like the first like 8 minutes kind of thing. It feels like whenever I go for plays, it's like dog shit. So I keep doing that, but I'm like noticing that like the more I do that, and like at least like when I'm like D2 D1 MMR, like enemy jungler is like ganking like 10 times, and like I'm just full clearing, and then at a certain point I just cannot even play the game because enemy is so much accelerated. So like I don't know like when it's decent to even gank because I just thought like tempo is so important that like I need to keep full clearing and hopefully I get like I'm like super accelerated in terms of farm and XP, and then I can fight. But like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna be able to find a good play if you're not looking at your
Mhm.
waves. So it just comes down to the fundamentals of information gathering. So it literally comes back to in your early game and to decide slash one to gank, you need information on the waves, HP, what your laners are playing for. So like right now, if you look at bot lane, MF and Thresh are trying to crash a wave here. Ashe is by
Mhm.
herself in the lane. You have Thresh, MF, Talon who's about to hit level 6, Graves. If you pull Dragon here or you play for an invade, if any of them face check you, you're going to either chunk them to 0 HP or one shot them with Thresh being Thresh. Um, Alternatively, you can just take your camps here, but the big thing is you need to look at what's happening mid wave, what's happening bot wave. I'm pretty sure both laners are about to crash a wave. You see mids crashing, you see bots crashing. So this could
Wait,
be
is
a
this ever a dragging timer right now?
yeah, your mid laner is crashing, your bot lane's crashing. You can go 4-man
Mm.
here. If your talent hits level 6 on this wave right here, you can go after Krugs because you want to go on this wave. But yeah, it is a dragon timer. Look, talent's level 6.
Wait.
Oh, you do it. Okay, nice. Right, and the reason why you do it is because your mid has prime and your bot has prime, and you look at the waves and you look at HPs. The thing is, you're doing it without looking at HPs and waves, which kind of feels bad. I mean, you can see here and here, right? You can visibly
Mhm.
see by looking at this, but you should for sure look at the actual lane itself. Not a single time here.
I forget why I do it actually.
Well, you look here, like very, very, like again, like it's just very brief. To the level I'm requesting at least, is you should do it
Mhm.
like, you know, 3, 4, 5 seconds each lane, right? That's the amount of time you should be spending, like at the very least, per lane. Uh, you like look for like a very brief second bot lane. But yeah, maybe you're looking at your map and you're like, oh, bot's winning trades or bot has prio, mid has prio. You have no Krugs, you have no Raptors up either. But this is a good pull timer here. Okay, and what makes this not a good pull timer is one thing here. So when you are playing for objectives,
Mhm.
you must communicate. Right now, Talon's laning, Ballin's laning. They have no idea you're on this. Zero. They're not watching this. They're not watching the map. If you ever try playing lane, it's very difficult to play lane, win lane while you know looking at what's going on in the map. So right now he's so focused on laning, he has no idea you're doing this. In his head, the only thing that's going on is, oh, I can play for a solo kill, I can play for my wave crash, I can play for anything mid lane, nothing else. The moment you ping Dragon, let him know here, start pinging assistance, 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 because you know mid's crashing and you know bot's crashing, he will leave mid here and he will come help you. He's cleared the way almost fully, and I assure you back here, if you were pinging for the dragon way earlier, he could clear this wave way
Mhm.
faster. He had like 15 seconds to clear this wave.
Mhm.
So you need to ping what you're planning to do, what you're playing for. That's why you want to be ahead of time. That's why you want to collect information ahead of time. What this does is you want to predict slash make plays 30 seconds in advance to decide what your next play is. So all the way back here, I could predict this is a dragon timer because hey, my mid has prio, my bot has prio, I do Krugs, I go on next bot wave, and I could go for dragon. That's how I'm deciding, hey, this is gonna be a dragon timer. I could do it right here.
Do you not worry about where like enemy jungle is? Because that's like the one I'm thinking. I obviously look at prio, or I consider prio, but I'm more scared of like, oh, if jungle's top or bot, and then whether I can play out based off of that.
Right, so with Talia's bot lane, you guys are gonna fight bot lane. But think about it, if your laners have prio, what does that mean for the Seraphine and the Ashe?
They can't come.
Well, they can't come until they clear their wave. So then it'd be Talia and
Mm-hmm.
Bard in the river by themselves. Either they're going to get picked off, or you're going to finish the dragon. And I guarantee you, as long as you turn when they walk into you, they're gonna walk in one by one. You will find an opportunity to kill them. You also have talent. I'm not scared of these guys at all. It's
Another
all
thing I'm
about.
scared of is that even when I have prio, like prio is only temporary. So like, let's say we start dragging, which takes like 20 seconds. Enemy can easily just shove wave and then just collapse on us. No.
That's why you take a. That's why it's about fighting. And think about it. If you guys have four here, they shove a wave. Shoving a wave does not take a little bit of time. Shoving a wave takes around 10 seconds no matter what champ you're playing. Because everyone can do it fast. Ashe and Bard cannot do it fast. It takes 15 seconds for them, right? After they
Mm-hmm.
shove the wave, moving down, this guy's by himself, one person here, two people here, one person here, depending on where the jungler is. You guys are grouped as four on the dragon. Plus, they have no vision of you guys. Your Thresh and MF could be in this bush. I don't want to face check that if I'm bot lane. If I'm Seraphine, oh
Mm-hmm.
hell no, I'm not going through river. If I'm Talia, bro, Talon's gonna one shot my family. Like,
No, you're right.
I'm
Okay,
not
now
face
you're right.
checking, right?
Okay, okay.
So
I just don't think in the perspective of the enemy enough. Yeah, yeah. Because like
yeah,
if I'm the enemy, I guess I would never face just
they're
this.
never face
Like
checking
for
this, right?
yeah,
Especially
yeah,
since
yeah.
you're under turret, catching a wave first, which takes a while to
Mm-hmm.
catch a wave, by the way. Like it, you gotta catch a wave first, and then push a wave, and then collapse. But if they're so much stronger than you, then obviously it's never gonna be a good play. If they can fight you whenever they want, it'll never be a good play.
Mm-hmm.
That's why right now, I mean, right now they are decently stronger than you, but prio means that they will come with such a bad positional advantage that you can still win the fight anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Sometimes positional advantage and tempo advantage and having prio means more than a small item gap. Like just because of this doesn't mean you're going to lose the fight because
Mm-hmm.
you guys had positional advantage. Although Ashe is significantly stronger with the prio, you guys can still win this fight very easily.
Mm-hmm. Also, was this a dodge comp? Like, is there a comp? Because I realized post game that we're 580.
Not into their comp. I think it's fine. Your comp is fine.
His Swain was literally unkillable. Like that was like my only question after this. Like I don't know how we ever kill Swain.
Um,
You'll see.
yeah. I
He
mean,
just
that's
built
more
like
like that's more
armor.
on yeah, on you guys building the right items. But
Mm-hmm.
this comp is fine. So Talon's getting hit, right? And the big thing is you didn't ping him. Well, you're question mark pinging him, right? Because he okay, first off, he got Seraphine ulted, perfect timing. Seraphine ulted was just like actually really good. Okay. Secondly, he has no idea you're on this dragon. Zero. Zero clue. You need to understand that in his head he has zero clue. Your bot lane also has zero clue. Your top lane also has zero clue. You know you're on dragon, yeah, it's on your screen. They're doing an entirely different thing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this guy right now, he has no clue that you're doing this. He obviously sees Talia as well, but it got Seraphine ulted. There's literally nothing he can do.
Wait, do I always ping dragon? Because
Yeah,
I like generally
of
don't ping
course.
for help unless because I'm like, oh, I know they need to shove wave, so like I don't want to ping them right now. Like I want to ping them for help after they finish shoving wave.
Well, if you ping ahead of time, they'll shove the wave faster.
Mm.
Liners often don't shove waves quick enough because they don't have anything to shove the wave for. If you give them an option that, hey, you can do dragon here if you shove your wave really fast, they'll be like, oh shit. Okay, I'll shove my wave really quickly and I'll come help.
Okay, yeah. I just didn't want to piss them off by like pinging them and they're like, yeah, I know, I'm
You
fucking
piss them
coming.
off even more by question mark pinging them or by making a play while they're shoving a wave and while you're doing this. That pisses them off even more.
No, but I was talking about bot lane. I don't really care about mid lane. I just care that actually I don't know. I thought he was in like vision or I knew he was topside. But yeah, I just keep forgetting that
Talia?
my teammates don't know that. Yeah, I think that's the reason I started dragon because she should be topside at this point.
Well, yeah, then the other thing is, why aren't you picking Talia? Danger,
I thought he
danger.
knew.
Da-
Yeah, that's my bad.
How, like, again, they're playing lane. Like, that's your job as a jungler. No one just knows. You're not playing with Faker. Actually, this is a
Mhm.
belief I had for many, many years that they are supposed to know, so I shouldn't ping them. No, man, they're playing fucking solo queue. Even in competitive games, these players are so bad. Even in highest elo competitive games, like my laners are literally stupid sometimes. You just have to ping. You
Mhm.
have to ping. You have to communicate. Never assume that this guy is going to do the right thing. That's why you use pings to guide them. And if you use pings and they
Mhm.
still do the wrong thing, well, at least you tried. Like 80% of the time, if you ping ahead of time to give them an option to do something better that's going to win them the game, they will do it. It's all about timing and communicating ahead of time, though. Right now, if they're in the middle of the fight and you start spam pinging dragon, well, obviously it's too late. If you start pinging back here, it's be very good. And they're fucking. What the fuck is that champ, man? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is this? This guy literally 1v2 while you're spam question mark pinging him and walks away. Alright, this dragon should
Yeah,
be
I
really
was
powerful.
perplexed as well.
I mean, you gotta calm down with your question mark pings. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why you're so frustrated.
Like she's the 1v1ing Ash with an entire item above instead of like coming to dragon.
You didn't ping dragon a single time again.
Yeah, I guess I'll just start. But like I don't know. And like in this game, I was like, I guess even before, I'm always just considering like how they don't know I'm dragon. And like she's just like 1v1ing Ash when Thresh
How
is roaming.
how are they supposed to know that you're on dragon if you're not pinging them or communicating anything? Do you know what's going on
It
with bot
doesn't.
wave at all times? Do you know what's going on with
I
bot
know
wave
the
right now? You're
position
not
though.
looking at all. That's the same thing. MF and Thresh are like, bro, my jungler should know my wave is frozen. I need help to crash my wave. If I don't get help crashing bot wave, well, we're gonna get ganked and we're gonna lose the game. Or we're gonna lose 2v2. My jungler should know that. That's the exact same thing.
Wait,
Or if
is
I'm
that important?
what?
Helping shove waves if it's frozen?
Of
Because even if
course.
I know it's frozen, I don't really go. I don't go. I just like I'm like, okay, this is losing lane. I'll just go to other lane.
That's not losing lane. And if you're there in the bush fighting on your wave, you're going to win the 2v3 or the 3v3.
So it's worth helping push wave when it's frozen.
Of course. That helps your laner.
I never go, even when I know it is frozen. I'm just like, okay, well, I'll just take this lane as a loss, and I'll go to the
But
other lane.
that's like a separate talking point. The talking point here is you cannot expect your laner to know you're on dragon ever.
Okay. So when do I start paying dragon? Like
Right
right
here.
now?
Yeah, right now. Right now, you're pinging dragon this whole time, even back here. Like, hey guys, you're gonna ping Croaks one time, and you're gonna ping dragon after. And you could ping their own lanes. If you want them to shove the wave first, you ping their lanes. You're not wrong. This MF should come hit this with you. But at the same time, if I'm MF and Thresh, why the fuck is my Graves on the dragon when I have vision or I have no they have no vision in the river? If Ash ever steps up, we should kill him. That's the same thing that MF is thinking. This thought process never works. MF wants to fight bot lane. You want to do dragon. Neither of you guys are communicating towards each other. If Talia's in the
Mm-hmm.
top side and you go bot lane and you kill the Ash, well, what's stopping Ash from just dying straight up? Ash wants to fight. She has Noon Quiver on MF. MF is like, fuck it, let's fight then. Graves is here in the bot side with me. So you get double kill bot. Or at least a kill on Ash. Shutdown. Right? You see how the
Mm-hmm.
communication is just like, yeah, MF is playing her own game. Talon is playing his own game. If you don't communicate anything, it you won't like you won't be able to win games consistently. And on top of that, the fact that you're spam pinging these guys question mark means you have no idea what's going on at all in the game for your own game. Plus, why are you even upset at these guys? What is going on? Like all these pings towards your teammates, like just literally nothing.
Mhm.
But tilt them or get them too excited. Like that, if I'm MF, I'm about to run you down for this. No, like if you got question mark ping that many times, like I mean, I would not be happy with you.
Mhm.
So like if you're trying to win the game, why do this? You know? And the same thing with Talon, you ping him 5 times alive, alive, alive. That gets him very excited. That gets him feeling like, okay, I'm God. I want to 1v2 always then. I want to permanently fight then because I'm so good. I think we talked about this last like a while back, but it's the
Yeah,
same thing. Nothing
yeah.
has changed. You still are pinging in the exact same way. So, especially just makes things worse.
Regarding Dragon, is it like always a something I hit with my teammates? I thought it was always something like jungle has to do solo.
You ping your teammates to come hit it with you.
So like, should I always be hitting Dragon with my teammates?
Ideally, yeah. If your teammates need to like crash a wave real quick, or control terrain, then that's fine. But yeah, you should always ask your teammates to come hit it with you. Okay, go red buff. This is fine. Okay, so this whole time Talia is showing bot lane and you're not looking at all.
Atolia?
Yeah, she shows bot lane in a sec here.
But like, I know she's bot. Why do I need to look? It's not like I can do anything.
It's just about gathering information. You haven't held tab. You haven't checked if she has red buff. Right? I don't know if I'm supposed to invade this or not. I don't know what her CS numbers look like. I don't know if she has red.
Wait, I see Talia, which is why I go red because her red just spawned. I took it.
Okay, yeah, red just spawned. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, so red just spawned, right? It's also about
Mhm.
tracking her CS on Raptors, Krugs. It's just about holding tab, looking at HP, looking at conditions. That's all. You need to hold tab, check
Mhm.
items, check HPs, check CS. Like it's not that like deep, other than it's a great habit to have,
Mhm.
and you need the information. You're missing out on so much crucial information in these games. Another thing here is use your smoke screen to pull it. 26-second cooldown.
Oh, is that bad?
Yeah, very bad.
Okay.
Whenever you're in an aggressive position like this, you never want to use your smoke screen.
Mhm. Also, is this even a worth an invade? Especially because I back right after, and like
No,
she's able to
you're
make me.
supposed to stay on map here.
Okay, like like why do I know I should stand on map?
You don't have good. Okay, one, you have crab up, which is a big indication that you should do this crab. If there's ever a crab on your side of the map, do the crab. These crabs, not level 1 crabs, these crabs after level 1 are very worth your time. Number 2,
Oh, okay, okay,
you
okay.
have Herald up, you have Swain pushed up, and you have your topside camps. Plus, your back is going to be double longsword here on 1000 gold. It's just a bad reset timer on gold. If you had
Mm,
1100 gold, maybe.
okay, okay.
But the big thing is just the
I should have
camps
stayed.
on the map right here, and the fact that you can gank Swain very easily, and not even kill Swain, but gank Swain, then you can pull Herald. Gank mid, then you can go do Herald again.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is where you should have stayed for sure. Plus, this guy will come check the camp. If you have smoke screen and you're
I
T
knew
ready,
he'll come, but I saw Swain could move first. So like,
well, you one shot this guy.
do I?
Well, even if you don't kill him 100 to 0, you're gonna bring him down to 20% HP. He just came off map. 20% HP now. Then you can for sure pull this Herald.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not like this guy is gonna instantly teleport here. Plus, it's actually
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
If this guy comes chases you like a wild goose hunt, you can just dash away, and now your Jace gets to play the lane for free. We talked about this before,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you bring them to you, it's actually good. Just live. So chunk the Talia, and then just leave. Bye bye. Win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay,
now
okay.
your laners have Prio, and you can pull Herald.
Okay.
Swain burned ult to make this happen. He's about half HP. Alright, so obviously in your head, hey, I want to play for Rift Herald. Right? Your cursor's literally on Rift Herald, you're on Crab, you're thinking about that. Right? So ping it. Again, what Jace is thinking is, hey, I want to win the 1v1 top lane. I think I can win it, so I'm going to obviously fight it. If you ever think you're going to win a 1v1, you will fight it. So that's what this
Mm-hmm.
guy is thinking. He has no indication of, oh, this is my Herald timer.
Mm-hmm.
So you ping it now, and it gives Jace this thought of, oh shit, okay, maybe if I just play naturally, I can do the Herald after. Maybe if I just poke the Swain, then come play for Herald. Ooh, that would be better for my game. Or he'll still kill himself. Either way. But at least you communicated to the Talon then. So now Talon knows, oh, Seraphine's dead. Okay, I can push my wave and then help with Herald. Or the Talon could ping you, no, I need a recall. Don't do the fucking Herald right now. I need a recall. Either way, you need
Mm.
to communicate from here. That's what your plan is. You want to go do Herald.
Wait, do you think deafen is bad? Because if I deafen, I can't hear them, right?
Well, it doesn't matter if you're deafened or not. You just gotta look. If the Talon all of a sudden starts recalling when you ping
Okay.
the Herald,
Yeah, yeah,
well, I hope you're looking, right? I hope you're looking
yeah,
at what
yeah,
your top
yeah.
laner is doing. You can deafen or not. It doesn't matter. Right, so this whole time, again, this what Jace is thinking is, oh, the Swain overstepped. The Swain fucked up. I'm gonna look at him now. I think I can kill him. You have a clear plan, which is probably play for Rift Herald, or at least Talia is gonna be faster to top, so just wait for me. Either way, you need to ping about 10 seconds in advance. You cannot ping while he's already in the middle of a fight. It does nothing. It changes nothing. You need to ping all the way back here.
Wait, but when I pinged Talia, I thought like he would know not to fight, and then he
You
just goes
question mark
in.
pinged him.
Yeah, but I'm telling them that Talia's there.
So danger ping him, then danger ping top. This question mark ping does literally nothing. I literally don't even process the question mark ping ever. Question mark ping has been used so poorly for the last years of existence of League that literally people hide that thought out, right? And it's not like Jace doesn't see the Talia. Jace sees Talia this far away, so when Swain walks up and trades like this, well, I'm gonna fucking take the trade because the Swain is too far up. Look, the Swain gets melee range of Jace in a second. The Swain goes melee range, so he's gonna take the trade. It's all about understanding how laners are trying to play, how they are trying to think. If you give him a better option, like Herald, he will not take this trade. And even if he
Mm-hmm.
does, well, you still decide if Herald's the best play for you or not.
Okay,
The
okay.
bigger
Also,
thing
should I go straight Herald here after pinging, or do I do camps first?
depends on what your laners are trying to do. If Talon's down bot lane and this guy is still fighting top lane, you cannot do this Herald. If this guy pushes the wave or evens out the wave and Talon comes mid, then you can do the Herald.
If Jace is pushing, do I like not do camps and go hover him because I know Talia's topside?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Just depends. Everything just depends on all the conditions of what your laners are doing. Last thing is, this does not matter. You go down bot lane, you win the game.
Wait, like this is such a confusing topic for me because like I see like all my camps are top, right?
Okay, so the problem comes from okay, after here. The problem comes from your camps right now, topside, are fucked already. So this is where
Mm-hmm.
the game is fucked up, right? Because yeah, you have 3 camps in the worst cycle I've ever seen, ever. Right? You have top camps, right? But she has bot camps then.
Wait,
Look,
wait, okay. How do we know she's bot camps? I'm really bad at jungle tracking these days. Like, I just don't know how to jungle track at all. Because every game is so hectic, I just don't know, like, there's always, like, an invade or some crazy shenanigan that happens, and I don't know, like, where enemy jungle is after, like, 8 minutes. Like, how do we know bot camps are up?
No, it's just intuition. I've just played a lot. Like honestly, there's no good way to track with the conditions you gave. You did not hold tab a single time when Talia showed, like earlier on in the game. So like I could not tell you how. But the reason why your jungle tracking is so bad is because when the enemy jungler shows, you're not holding tab and you're not looking at CS. That's literally it. Just look at CS. Look at where she is on the map. Look at how long it's taken her for her to gank or show up in lanes. Like that's literally all you can do. But even if these camps aren't up right now in this exact moment, they're gonna come up the same way your Raptors are gonna come up. And even if they're not up, like I genuinely think just diving these guys bot lane and getting these kills is worth a galaxy more, especially when your Jace is this far behind, and when there's a big shutdown here and the conditions bot lane are insane. And again, the only way
So,
I can
from
make these
when do you
decisions,
see the bot lane opportunity, like, dive opportunity?
well, you look bot here in a second. It takes you too long to look, but look, this is how you see it. The fuck is that?
But, like, my bot lane's also, like, really low. Like, the time it takes me for me to get there, it's, like, it's, like, in 2 waves or something.
You'll make it at the end of this wave, so it doesn't have to be on this wave, but you don't even dive this guy's on wave. You can flash auto R, you can flash auto Q, you can literally ult this guy from afar, and it'll be the same thing. The big thing is, hey, guess what? While you're recalling, you're not looking at shit. Guess what? When you're walking out of base, you're not looking at shit. So of course you can't make a good play. I'm not looking at anything. I'm not looking at what's going on mid.
But I feel
I'm
like
not looking at what's going
even
on
if I
top. I'm not looking at
saw
what's going on bot. So how can you make a good play? You tell me. I can't. Like I don't know. The only play you can make is, yeah, I'm running to camps because that's the only thing that's like I can do because you have no information on what's going on here, here, or here.
okay, but, like, the thing is, like, I guess, like, mm, okay, let's say I got bot here, but it doesn't work out. Then, like, what do I do? Just do bot camps?
Sure. But why wouldn't it work out? You
Like,
have
by
to
the time
really
I
you
get
have to
there
really fuck up things. You have to miss your ult, miss your Q, miss your auto attack, miss your flash, miss your smite. Like DC from the game, really?
no, but by the time I get there, they might back because their conditions are so bad.
Okay, so let's say they back. Your MF and
Mhm.
Thresh gotta take plates. They get to they gotta take tempo recall as well. If they back right now, that would mean Ashe and Bard are dropping a wave. That would mean that this entire wave they don't want to collect, and a wave is worth a camp. Plus plates are worth decent amount as well. Plus you would have camps to invade. They might not spawn right in the exact moment, but if you wait there a little bit, you'll get these camps eventually.
Mhm.
It's like regardless of whether this play is good or bad, like you cannot ever make this play because you're lacking so much information. This play might be okay. Personally, I don't think it is. I do not want to play around this Jace. I mean, you can. Talon's so strong. You can still win the 3v3 top lane, which is it's fine. Like you can. It's just I want to try and interact bot lane. This guy's still up 20 CS. This guy's a bounty. I want to try and take a 3v3 bot lane or a 2v2 bot lane and interact with that, or at least interact with my Talon. Period. So if my Talon's hovering towards the bot lane, then I want to play towards the bot lane. If my Talon's hovering towards top lane, then I want to play towards top lane. This is your only guy that's doing good this game. But
Mhm.
regardless, it's two things. One, if you want to do Herald, well, tell this guy. He's your best friend. And two, if you want to see good plays, look at these lanes. This is literally all it comes down to. You cannot make good plays if you're not looking at lanes. But you've already committed to a play by the time you looked at this lane.
So, like, I should have been looking when I'm basing, right? Is
Yeah,
what you're
while you're
saying?
basing, while you're at, like, before you even fully leave base, you decide, oh shit, okay, am I going top lane here? Or am I going straight to bot lane? Am I going straight to Krugs? Am I going straight to enemy bot jungle? Am I going straight to bot dive? Am I going straight to mid lane? Am
Okay.
I going straight to top lane? Am I skipping camps or am I doing my camps? That should be all decided
Like, the
while you're
reason I
recalling.
don't like bots is because I, like, never in a million years thought, like, of leaving my top camps and then just going straight bots. Like, it's just like I guess, like, it's still, like, I don't fundamentally understand, like, if that's worth it. That's why, like, it doesn't even come across my mind as an option. That like going bot straight here is like an option.
Well, you think bot play is not guaranteed. I think you're gonna get something guaranteed no matter what. That's the difference. So let's break it down, right? Again, if their bot lane recalls right now, they're dropping a bot wave and plates. That is a guaranteed resources. Okay? If
But
they
wouldn't my bot lane have to back up?
why? The enemy Ashe and Bard are resetting. They can get one
But
plate, they
like,
can
what
crash
if
the
the
wave, and then
Talia
they can recall
does?
as well. They still get a
But
plate
then
and
I
then
didn't have to go bot.
yeah, but why would Ashe and Bard ever drop one wave for fun? They have no indication of why they should do that.
Oh, so we think that they're gonna stay.
They're not. I don't think they are going to stay. Challenger player would stay here. Berserker would stay here. FBI would stay here. All the world's players would stay here. They're not predicting a dive 40 seconds in advance on a one wave crash, especially in solo queue.
Wait, but then when would they base then?
After they catch the wave.
Like after they catch the wave that's at our tier 2 right now?
Yeah. And if you run straight with this bot wave, the wave takes a while for it to crash first, right? It takes a while for it to get all the way over here. You're trailing the wave the entire time. It takes a while for them to clear the wave, and you'll be killing them by the time they've hit B. So they will be in their back animation, sure, but you're going to be there. And then you'll fuck them off the reset, and even if you don't kill them here again, then you're denying them the next wave and more plates and more chance for you to invade while they're recalling and bad tempo.
Does this work because I'm stronger than Talia? Like if I'm weaker than Talia, this doesn't work, right?
This works
Because
because
she
your
could.
bot conditions are so good, and you do not want to play around Jace, and you want to play around Talon, and Talon loves the idea of diving a bot lane with you, loves the idea of controlling this lane with you. It's like Talon, Akshan, Pantheon, any of those champs.
Like if Talon can't move, would I still go here?
Yeah, you can.
Like if it's not a Talon,
Yeah,
if it's like a Seraphim.
yeah, you can.
And so like
It's
the
because of bot
determining factor is
conditions. These guys are so
but
low.
okay,
This
okay,
guy's a bounty, and you do not
okay.
want to do this herald.
Okay.
This Swain is too
Like, am I
powerful.
just giving up my top side and like just trading for his bot side?
Yeah, well,
Brilliant.
that's not really giving up your top side. That's trading sides. But you're trading up sides because you're diving their bot lane, denying them waves, and getting plates.
Okay, I see, I see.
Right, so you're trading up, is what that means. But again, it just comes down to, hey, you're not looking anywhere. How can you make a good decision? Period.
That makes sense. I knew she would come here, but like I just don't know if I should like wait for her or something. I
You
guess I
just need
should
a
flash
flash
that,
here.
but like yeah. I don't know if flashing gets me stunned on Talia thing though.
No, it does not get you stunned. Plus, you're not
Because
even on
dash
it
is
right
making
now.
sense.
You're not even on it, no?
Mhm.
So I don't know what you're thinking. You just flash here. And
Yeah.
you'll be fine. This guy's dead. It's a free kill for you. That's fine. You get a flash, and you can still get Rift Herald, which is completely fine. Your Jace TP back, or he just walked back. Never mind. Okay, this whole time you're doing Rift Herald.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at what's going on top lane. Let's look at what's going on bot lane. Let's look at what's going on mid lane. There we go. Now we see a little bit of what's going on top lane. They're hard trading. What about now? Okay, there we go. We're half a second every time. Literally 0.25 seconds looking top lane every single time. Like it's just so hard to see what's going on. It's so hard to tell. I mean, I can tell, but it's very hard to tell. Is the wave going to crash in time? Is the Swain still low? Is my Jace low? Is my Jace going to die? Like, there's so many more pieces of information that you can get, and you can be concrete if you just spend literally 2 more seconds just looking. Okay, obviously this guy's 1 HP. Okay, get the ult off, get our reset. Sure. This is fine. You eventually looked. This guy has no flash. Okay. Fix the bot wave, sure. Okay. So
Wait, so here would you consider like diving bot or something?
yeah,
Like
I
what
would
do you
just sit there
consider?
with Thresh. I could, you could. You don't have to, but I mean, Dragon's coming up in 17 seconds. You want to play for Dragon. If you take
Hmm.
Thresh's positioning with him, like, you would just kill anyone who comes. You can also kill the Ashe if he walks back to lane like this. Like, even
Hmm.
like this, you can, like, get her
In between
cleanse.
turrets. Yeah, yeah.
Or you can get her cleanse if she even has cleanse. So you can just kill her straight up with Thresh between turrets. Yeah, she doesn't have cleanse, so you would just kill her. But here, you've been thinking Dragon this whole time. You want Dragon, you're not even on Dragon on spawn. You're not
I
even.
want to hit level 8 first, no?
Well, why?
So like I could be like as strong as possible.
You be as strong as possible with positioning. You could be down 2 levels and win this dragon because of tempo and because of their bad position and prio.
But like I felt like the timing was awkward. Like where would I be here? Like I was thinking like I know I wanted the dragon, but I just don't know like how to actually go about taking it.
Yeah, you
Like, it's
just
not
sit in a
up
bush with
yet.
Thresh for 20 seconds.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or you go to your Raptors and after Raptors you come straight to dragon. You do the fastest camp to get here. You can do Krugs, maybe. But then
Wait,
right
so
after
how
Krugs you have to come right
important?
away. Right
Wait, what
after
did you
this.
say?
Right after this you have to go straight to dragon right away. Straight to a lane right away. Either lane.
Oh, but like why do you know this? Because like it's already up or
Yeah,
like
because
why?
literally it's not that complicated. This dragon is up and my laners can come hit it right now. My bot lane can come hit the dragon right now. So why wouldn't I just
Then
do
you
the
didn't
dragon
go.
here?
I'm still thinking like I get collapsed or something. Like they can just show 4 men, and then if we're there, we all die.
Ashe is catching a wave. She's going to be not grouped. You guys are grouped as 3. If you guys turn as they walk in, you will win the fight. Talon has been 1v2ing the entire game. He's very strong. Talon loves fighting in these chokes. If you check conditions earlier, Seraphine has no ult. Bard has no flash. There's other conditions that are good for you. If you do not want to fight this dragon now with how strong you are, well, then there will never be ever a good dragon timer. It's not like you getting level 8 will make it so this dragon fight all of a sudden is going to be good. If you think this dragon fight's impossible because they can collapse on you, then just full clear towards top lane. Sure. I try to explain to you that hey, your bot lane is crashing a wave. They have positional
Hmm.
advantage. Your talent can always connect to the fights. You guys can pull the dragon right now. You will not lose the fight.
Okay,
If
okay.
you fight 3v3 bot lane, are you going to lose? You fight 2v2 mid lane,
I'm
are
a
you going to
little
lose?
scared. I think we win.
You're scared of fighting 3v3 bot lane.
The Ash isn't she like 4-0?
So look at items. You're so set on like stats and score and it's look at the conditions of the game. Is that like
See.
clear to you? Like this guy is
Yeah, yeah.
3-0, so look at me. I one shot this Ash. Right? Like a talent. This guy
Mhm.
fucking mogs. This guy's literally gonna like destroy Ash's entire family. Like Ash cannot do anything against your 2 champs right here. And this guy. And MF has decent items as well. Like literally the exact same items.
Okay.
You just look at this and you're like, oh, I
But
can't fight.
anyway, like,
Oh my gosh. 3-0. I can't fight. I lose. Right? Just pull the dragon here. Or sit with Thresh and cheese the Ash. Or cheese the Bard when he walks through. It's not even cheese, it's just good. It's just trapping. But here, the big thing is being on this bot wave or being on this mid wave. So when they try playing for prio, you can fight. Right now you're on camps while you should be on waves. Well, Tillia ults balling anyway, which makes it really fucking hard. But after they crash this wave, you should be with them in the river here trying to play to the strike. Like this bard
Yeah, I
ever
just never
contesting this
understood.
is illegal.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
after here, you just run to them, and you can walk through river with them. Or what would it be? Well, you can walk through river right here, but not here. Twitch. Like you'd be kiting the Krugs towards him, and like Thresh is literally fighting the bard right now, and he would lantern you over, and they would get GG'd. And even if you don't get the kills, well, Ash is catching a wave. Now you can go set up dragon. You get the dragon. GG.
I think I overestimated damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, first your smoke screen on the bard is poor, I would say, and then
How do you use this smoke screen?
you smoke the Talia or the Ash here. You smoke the person that's not your target normally. If you smoke Talia
So
and
that
Ash,
they
they
can.
literally can't hit you. It's like nocturnal
Mhm.
in the middle of the fight. Like they literally, if you smoke like right here, like literally right here, Ash cannot go past this like and hit you here, and Talia like is stuck. She can't even like she doesn't even want to walk back, or she does walk back and she can't play the entire time. Or she
Yeah,
stays where
yeah.
she is and you can kill the Talia here. Your target selection is also very bad. I don't know why we're focusing on Bard.
Yeah, yeah. I should have went for Talia.
Go for Talia or Ash here. And this side is just like you can win, but you already entered your ball in so hard that the fight's fucking lost. How is Talia here and you're not? It's already lost. If you were here, period, you win the game. Like these guys are just fucking dead. Like right
Wait, so
here,
where should I have like stayed instead of doing camps? Where
okay,
like just follow
there's only
Thresh?
two options. One, you stay with Thirst the entire time. Okay, right here, you stay with Thirst the entire time. You Bard is gonna face check you, you're gonna kill Bard. Ash is gonna walk your lane, you're gonna kill Ash. Or you go straight to your Krugs, not you fuck all this, you go straight to your Krugs. Right after Krugs, you walk through the bot lane. It's the only two options. Otherwise, you ping your bot lane to fuck off. We're not fighting Dragon. Dragon's not a good fight.
Wait, and the reason after Krugs I go bot lane is to get Prio and then go to Dragon together?
It's to walk with your lanes that already have Prio. They already have Prio. They crashed their wave. Look, MF is crashing wave right now.
Because like yeah, this is something I always do this. Like whenever there's like a drag, I know I want to play for it, but I never like walk to a lane with like Prio or something. I just like do camp and then try to go straight to Dragon or something.
Yeah, walk with your bot lane here.
So whenever there's like an objective, I like look for okay, and then my teammates have Prio. I walk to them and then with them to the objective.
Yeah.
Okay, what if they don't have Prio? Do I like go to them, help them establish Prio?
Yeah, you can. Or if they don't have Prio and they're that far behind, that probably means they're down tempo, they're down items, and it's just a bad fight. Right? Like for example, mid lane has no Prio right here, but mid lane is strong, so it doesn't matter if they have no Prio. He can still come to the fight and win the fight.
Mhm,
But sometimes if you have the same mid position and your mid laner has really shit conditions, so he's half HP, or let's say he's like just weak, then you can't fight it, and then you just give it.
mhm.
After Krugs here, you go straight to bot lane and you win the game. Then like when Thresh lands this hook on Bard or whoever, you guys get kills. Here, he didn't hook, but
Like the
he
thing that's going in
kills.
my head is like if there's like a down timer, I feel like I should be doing camps now, because or else I'm just like so behind in camps.
Is this a down timer?
I thought it was because like Dragon's not up yet.
Dragon's up
Like
in
I just
six
don't know in my
seconds.
games.
Is that a down timer? Dragon's up in 6 seconds.
Like it's not up yet in my mind. So like
Yeah,
when do I
but what's gonna
start
happen in 6 seconds? It's gonna be up, right? How long does it take you to do Raptors? How long does it take you to
like
walk to
10 seconds?
Raptors? Okay, 15 seconds. How long does it take you to walk to the dragon afterwards? Another 5 seconds. 20 seconds. So dragon's been up for 15 seconds. They can literally 100 to 0 the dragon by the time you're doing your Raptors and like jerking off very much. You want to be
Mhm.
at the objective as it spawns, before it spawns, so you can control terrain. is not downtime. After you clear the dragon is downtime. It's downtime if you want it to be downtime and you don't want to fight the dragon, sure, and then it's downtime.
I see, I see, I see. No, but yeah, this is like a trend in my games. Like I like this is I guess why I always find like drakes are so hard to get because like
Yeah.
like this.
They're gonna be impossible
Yeah.
when you're in your jungle camps and the dragon is up. It's going to be impossible to do the dragon.
Like where should so I know you said I should be with Thresh, but like in
Just
other dragons, like
sit here with Thresh. Sit here in this pixel bush. Go fucking gank mid lane. Why is the Seraphine hitting this way for free? Chunk her to half HP. Talia's gonna face check you if she wants to come down for dragon. Okay, 100 to 0 her.
when objectives are up, I should be in like river.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, whatever.
Mm. Okay, okay, okay. But like
What
how far before? Like right now?
30 seconds to a minute before. For early dragons, 20 seconds is fine.
Okay, okay. Like I've heard that before, but I was always like, we're just wasting time by like AFKing a bush. That's why I never like did it. That's why I always waited until dragon spawns and then go. But yeah. Okay.
Now, you can min max it, but clearly you're on one side of the spectrum that's like you're never at the dragon at time, so you should try and
Mm-hmm.
go to the other side of the spectrum and try to learn what it
Okay.
means to be
Okay. Okay.
wasting a little bit of time to be on the dragon, which is fine.
No, you're right, right. Mm-hmm.
And it's okay if you're level if this guy's level 9 and you're level 8, bro, you're gonna be up 2 dragons. So what? Like I feel like like that's why I hate you having Professor because you're so
Mm-hmm.
set on looking at stats. You're so set at oh my god this is so powerful or like oh my god this guy's level 8 and I'm level 7 I'm losing. Like you're not looking at what's actually going on in the game at all.
Like should I like delete professor?
I mean I think yes. I think yes. You look at that shit
Okay, okay.
way too much. It's like taking away from your game. And it's making you think about the game in such a way where like you can see this, and like think that that means that either person is really strong. Right now, this guy is 10 times as strong as this Ashe. They're the exact same score. But this guy's
Yeah,
10
yeah.
times stronger. Not because of his score at all. It has nothing to do with scores. It has everything to do with these items right here. Right? And even though this guy's 0-2, this guy's literally of the exact same strength as Ashe. Now the question is when she comes off of base, is she gonna have Kraken Slayer? Which she might. But even then, this guy is still so powerful, and this guy's not that weak. If your MF was down like Kraken Slayer and a BF sword, or she only had a Dirk, then yeah, she's hella weak. But she's not even down that much. Even if this guy comes off of base with Kraken Slayer, he's still gonna get one
Wait, I have
shot
a
by any
question.
of you guys. What's up?
If I stay with Thresh
Yeah.
and like a bush to like kill like Ash or something,
hmm
but then they all come together, isn't that like worse for us?
Why would they all come together? Like, do they
Like
have map
to
hacks? Like every time you tell me you're going to do something, you anticipate that they know exactly what you're doing. There's fog of war for a reason. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know where you are. And players in solo queue do not respect danger. I've seen you not respect danger, period. So
Mhm.
no one's going to walk into this bush as 3. Ash is not going to blind E this bush or W this bush. Like there are things that can happen. It's very, very, very unlikely. And if they
Okay,
do,
okay.
well, you're just gonna E over the wall. Thresh might flash away, and like it is what it is. You can still play the
Mhm.
sequence out, and if you guys do that, then MF's getting prio by herself. You can still retake the river. But I
Okay,
don't know,
okay.
like you're going for a bot dive, and they know, so they're gonna already leave 30 seconds in advance. Or like you're trying to make a play right now, and they just like they know exactly what you're doing, so they're gonna just leave. Like I don't know how they know, but like they know somehow, and I think you're giving your enemies way too much credit. You're not thinking about how they will actually play. And additionally, the reason why it all is so hard in the first place is because the information you're gathering is just lacking. So even though you could make some decent decisions here and there, it's
Mhm.
literally impossible because of how much information you're lacking.
And to get more information, you're just saying I should like look at the map more?
Yeah,
Like
you're not looking period. You're just not looking at all. You're not looking at what's going on with this next mid wave. You're not looking if you need to catch that. You're not looking if you need to push out the next wave because town's dead. You're not looking at ball wave, top wave. What's going on with conditions? Are you holding tab right now? Can you even fight this dragon? Is it a good fight? Is the Ash going to be, too strong items? Is my talent enough items? Is my talent enough ult? Oh, we're down 4 ultimates, can we still fight this dragon? Right? There's so much information right now that I need to know. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're thinking.
Mm,
You
okay.
just, you just I want to fight dragon, so let's fight.
Wait, can we go back to the bot place where you said we should dive?
Sure. I'm
Like,
not
I'm
saying it's
still a
100%
little.
what you need to do. I think it's definitely a good play with the conditions you have. I just want you to know
Mhm,
that you cannot come to a good conclusion because of the information
mhm,
you are lacking. But let's take a look. What's up?
mhm. Like, no, because I completely agree with you. Like, whenever like challenger games or like your stream or like music, for example, like do these kind of plays, and like I'm not understanding when you guys can identify these. But it's like what I'm thinking is like the bot lanes are gonna have to base at some point. So like I just don't know if they'll base by the time I get there or not. And so like I thought it was like not like a high percentage play.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you're playing jungle and you're getting invaded,
Mhm.
right? And you're losing, you're like down a lot of HP, and you see your camp and you can smite fight it, or like you see your camp and you can sneak it, like you're gonna sneak it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna try and smite fight it. People have very bad discipline. People will do it anyway.
Mhm.
So like here, for example, because Talon shows, they leave because Talon's showing on these wards right here, all the way back here. Talon's revealing that he's doing this. So if Talon was just hitting this mid wave right here, for example, they have no
Mhm.
indication that they're gonna get dove here. These guys will stay. But because Talon's clearly fogged down and showed, yeah, they're gonna leave. But that's why jungle's so broken. They have no idea where you're coming from. They thought you were literally just in the top side because they Talia just lost her red buff, which is why this play is so surprising because they're like, oh shit, all of a sudden Graves is here. How is that possible? He was just top lane. But again, it's not to say that this is the best play because obviously Talon comes bot, well they're just gonna recall. It's to say that hey, once you're recalling right here, you need to look right now. Ball lane's like half HP. You need to confirm that right now. Right now in this exact moment, they have so little HP that if you ran straight from base to bot lane, you ping Talon to fuck off, you could get these kills easily. But I just have no information. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on mid lane. Seraphine just flashed and ulted or something? I don't know. See this? My Talon's trying to make a kill here. What if Seraphine is living here on 10% HP, right? I could just walk here and ult this
Mhm.
guy. But I'm not watching. So going for Herald might be completely fine. Again, if you're going to do the Herald, then ping. If you're going to do the bot dive, then ping. And ping your Talon to fuck off. Because you want to make the bot dive with surprise. If you think that's too low of a risk, or too low of or not guaranteed of a play, fine. Go take your guaranteed play, which is Herald. Sure. Ping your teammates. I don't mind which way you play. I don't care. You just gotta have the right conditions set up for this. And even if you're playing for this Herald, that means you're looking at what's going on mid wave. You're looking at what's going on top wave. You're looking at HPs. You're looking at items. Or this is good. You're looking at items right now. You're looking at what Talon's doing. Talon's not even touching mid wave. What is going on? So ping this Talon to go hit the mid wave. Ping Talon. Ping assistance. Ping him to all in. Then ping the Herald afterwards.
Okay, okay.
All right. So we gotta go back to the basics pretty much.
Mhm.
But pretty much, you are not wrong with wanting to make a good guaranteed place. I like that. That's the way you're looking at the game now. Before, a while back, you would do some really disturbing things. I think you need to level it out with if you're trying to make a
Mhm.
guaranteed play, you need to communicate. That's the biggest thing. Your teammates don't know what your plays are. Period. So when trying to make a a play, you must communicate 30 seconds in advance with pings. Must. Or it's not a guaranteed play at all. Number two, collect more information. Look at waves 30 seconds in advance and predict what will happen. Look at champs and see what they are going to do. Look at HPs, etc. The last thing is do not ping your teammates negatively. Like that's literally it. Do not ping your teammates negatively.
Yeah. Wait, I'm still stuck on this bot play because I feel like that's such an important thing. Like, I could do it in so many more other games. Okay, where does wave have to be for you to know that bot lane will base? Like, in what under what condition would bot lane base then? Because you're saying they're not gonna base because they need to catch wave, but with that like logic, they're always trying to catch the next wave as well. No, like
No, so they're gonna catch this wave and then they're gonna reset right after. They could also catch this wave right here and reset right after, but they're not. And you would know
how do
that
you
by
know they're
watching them.
not? Like that's what I'm saying. What if they catch this wave in the base? Because they're like, okay,
Well,
well
you
maybe next wave's a cannon. I know I can base and just
you would know
come
that
back.
by looking. I can't answer that.
Oh, so okay.
You know, like I literally can't
Yeah.
answer what they're doing because you're not looking. If you were looking, you would see that these guys are staying. So they're staying to catch the next wave. The only reason why I know they want to stay for this next wave is because they're literally staying on the map right now. They would have already been backing right here. They would have used spells to clear the way
Mm,
faster so then they can back already. The reason why they back here in this position is because the Talon comes down from Fog, so yeah, they're going to leave. They don't want to get dove when Talon clearly shows that he's coming down like this. He's literally walking on vision from the midwave. Clearly they will leave. But the moment Talon goes back to this midwave, you ping Talon no, you can type to him, you can do whatever. You ping Talon no to go back to midwave, then he's gonna get this midwave, and then your ball lane is still able to die. And it's not about killing their ball lane here, it's about denying them the wave, getting your plates in, and playing to a lane that's doing better than whatever the fuck this is. And plus having an opportunity to invade their bot side. And it's not even like you need to commit all the way. You can go like this, right? And then, oh, bot lane's recalling.
mm,
Okay, then I just go to Krugs. I just full clear up. Okay, and I can still do Rift Herald. And now Talon's gonna recall. He's gonna come off map with ultimate. I do not even want to fight this Herald. My Talon has no ult here. They're still very powerful on the top side, even though they're not that powerful.
mm.
They're still like strong. Like, my Talon has no ult. He has no good conditions. So why would I even want to fight this? Yeah, and then at the end of the
But
day, sure, you can just go blue, Gromp, and cycle down. What's gonna happen in a minute to the bot wave? I'm asking, like genuinely, what's gonna happen?
mm,
If these guys crash this
but
wave
I
here,
don't. Okay, it'll push back into us.
yeah, so
Slow push.
you're gonna have a freeze right here. You can gank that. Alternatively, you can turn that freeze into a slow stack into them. So if you take extra time to do crab this, then you're gonna have a crash into them, and you can dive them on the next timer. It doesn't matter what you do here. It's just you need to see what's going on on the map.
Okay.
But this play itself
For the
is,
dive fundamentals,
yeah.
isn't it like a isn't there like a thing that like if I know enemy jungle might be there, it's like not worth to dive?
No, I don't know
Like
who said that.
you're not worried that Talia might try to counter gank bot?
No, if Talia's here, you go kill Talia then. Go hunt her down. Hey, Talia's like the correct counter dive position is back here, back here, back here, back here. No player below challenger accurately plays the correct dive position, anti-dive position. They're going to be here, 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 or doing camps like here. I don't know. They're gonna be all the way back there or something. You killed them then. There's no turret for them to hide under. You are very strong. You do have flash. You may have flash. Actually, no. You get flash advantage later. But you do have flash. You can work them hard here. The big thing is you can just adapt. If they do recall, then your bot lane's in a winning position. So why is that bad? Why is it bad when you're threatening a bot dive for them to leave, drop a wave, you get plates, tempo advantage? Why is that bad? Like, it's actually just good for your game,
Hmm.
right? And it's not like you're killing your own game. You just do Krugs Raptors, cycle top. You can still play for Herald on Talon's timer, or you can just cycle up and then recall and then restart playing towards bot lane.
If every camp is still up, and in this case, you said my camps are like shit cycled. What if all of my 3 camps top are up? Would I still go bot?
You can. Again, it just depends. Like this bot play, I feel like is just very good because you could also invade his bot side. But
Hmm.
but also it's just like it gives like you have such a good play bot lane. You have such a good advantage you can get and a shutdown. Plus, then if all your top side camps are up and you're running bot lane and your bot lane like wins it, like talent comes, they kills, or they win 2v2 by themselves, or like they recall, then you can just cycle up naturally everything, and you have a nice sequence. And you can
Okay,
sequence
okay,
down
okay.
as well, which is fine. But this just gives you more options because I want to look at this, and this is urgent. So if I come to this urgently, then it'll be really good.
Makes
The,
sense, makes
the
sense.
actual conditions that changes anything is not my camps at all. It's if bot lane is full HP, then I'm not diving bot lane. If bot lane's half HP, then I'm not diving. And their bot lane was literally like what, like a quarter HP each.
Yeah, this is my question earlier. Like, how importantly do you consider camps when making decisions? So I guess it's like, it's not really camps. It's like conditions of lanes.
Yeah, conditions of lane first, and then my camps.
I was always just camps first, which is why I don't even look at conditions.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
is why you think that, hey, when I'm doing dragon, everyone should look at me. It's not about. It's not about.
Mm,
It's not about you as a jungler on what you're doing. It's about their lane. Every single laner has the exact same like views. They're looking at their lane, they're looking at the waves, looking at what's going on there.
mhm.
All right, I'm gonna set this over. Any other questions? We're running over time.
No, when's the next time you have time?